see, I'm playing Madden 17, just released this morning actually. I was at the midnight release, so let's see what new stuff they got in here. Got Gronk on the front. Okay. I literally just hopped into this, so everything would be a surprise for me. I'll gladly accept it. Even though I ain't reading anything. It's like freaking 1 o'clock in the morning. There's new context that says you unlock 30 event tickets plus all pro packs. Oh yeah, I got the Madden Deluxe Edition. It says you have unlocked 30 event tickets plus 10 all pro packs and Ultimate Team. You receive 1 all pro pack. Now, then 1 all pro pack a week from 9 additional weeks requires you to log into Madden Ultimate Team each week. To open your packs, go to Ultimate Team and choose Ultimate Packs. Of course, I'm gonna download it. All these downloads, as you can see. So here I might be going into the opening of the game like Madden 16 had. Let's see who's going to be up here. Face of the franchise, Los Angeles, and still jumped up to grab Jared Goff with the first overall pick to keep game. All new precision moves and all new open field gameplay mechanics allow you the freedom to take over most of the balls in your hands. Let's get that fast. Welcome home. It's been 22 years since the last time we had football. Los Angeles Rams have returned to the former city and are looking to make a splash in year 1. It's all about these Seahawks, baby.
Back now in Los Angeles. What a terrific return here for the Rams. A wild card berth, but the visiting Redskins with a field goal try coming that would effectively end this storybook season. From 39 yards out, Dustin Hopkins. Oh, wait, whistles here. The kick actually went through, but I think a timeout was called.
And you can see Jeff Fisher right there talking to the officials, telling them that I came out and called a timeout, hoping for another playoff miracle.
You're hoping for one indeed. He called that timeout.
Hey, listen up. This is a real good place to be right now. We can take it over. Let's shift it and put the pressure on them.
So now all eyes back on the fourth-year man Hopkins. He did miss one earlier from 42.
Miss another one. Here we go. You're going to miss it. Miss it.
From 39. Oh, Quinn over the top, and he blocks it. And the Rams fall on the football.
Dang, man. Come on. Let's go, Tree. That's big time, man. Let's
so
go.
Now everything changes. The Rams are back in business. And here comes the rookie quarterback, Jared Goff.
All right, guys, this is our time. Let's finish this thing right here. Let's finish it. One play at a time. Run it down their throat. O-line, let's go. Right here. Let's go, man. Just bring me the ball.
3 minutes to play. The Rams come out on, without question, their biggest drive of the year. On first down, this is Gurley running right. A beautiful fake. And a good-looking run to start the drive as he's got it up past the 40-yard line.
And the Rams love the amount of time left on the clock. A run-first team. They still have time to stay with their identity. And how about that run there? Gurley behind his fullback. Corey Harkey, the man they call Hercules, and he cleared a nice pass.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football.
All right, here we go. 39.
They'll run the end around with Austin. And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. All 3 home teams have won this weekend. The Rams need a first down here if they want to continue that trend. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 2 minutes to go here in an NFC wildcard game that is shaping up to be a classic. Back to Southern California after this. Now the Rams at 11-5 this year. Some would say surprise winners of the NFC West. Now they need a touchdown to stay alive. Now a first down throw. Gone. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he's brought down. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be a Los Angeles first down. Jared Goff, Charles, already the favorite for Rookie of the Year. He's got his guys on the move.
He won the job in OTAs and minicamp not long after he got drafted. How about his presence and his poise in this situation, completing a pass as they try and win a playoff game.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Boy, Todd Gurley, he's done this all year, hasn't he?
So elusive in open space. We know he's got the power, but the speed and the way he can get away from people, he's just a real impressive player.
It's been more than a decade since either of these teams have won a playoff game, and one of them just a minute or so away from breaking that streak. Gurley again here on first down. And he is in. Touchdown Rams. Gurley able to take it in.
I tried to celebrate behind L2 and X like in Madden 16, but he didn't do it.
I love it. Let's go. Let's go win this thing right now. All right, boys. Moving on or going home. Season goes down to 2 yards. I'm not ready to go home. I don't know about y'all. Let's do this right now. It doesn't matter who wants it. Who wants it?
Hey, bro. I'll be open, bro. I'll be open.
We got West right, half left, 372 scout right, Y seam, Z shape.
A 2-point conversion to decide it. Rams looking to move on. Redskins trying to avoid a second straight wild card exit.
Ooh, let's go. Touchdown, baby.
The Rams have won.
Let's go.
Fisher with a gutsy call, but it pays off, and the comeback's complete. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yes, Dad. That's what I'm talking about. Right there.
Come on, Norman. You do that. All that money they gave you, then making stuff look bad out there.
Let's go, Trey. Nobody want to play us. Let's keep this thing rolling.
Los Angeles got their team. They made the playoffs, and their Hollywood story has at least one act left. This is Madden NFL 17. Welcome back to Madden NFL football. Let's select a couple options now before heading back to the gridiron. Now, I know this was your favorite team a year ago. Do you want to change it or keep it the same?
I already know who my favorite team is, man. Got on my shirt. Let's go.
Last year you played on rookie difficulty. Do you want to stay there? Brandon Gaudin here to tell you about what's new in gameplay for Madden NFL 17. This year, the team focused heavily on 3 specific areas: the ground game, zone defense, and special teams. We have overhauled ball carrier locomotion, momentum, and balance. The special move system has been completely rewritten around a new defender fake-out system. We've added new feedback systems and an auto-move setting on rookie and pro difficulty levels to help users master the new systems. Finally, we have tackle battles, which will trigger a prompt that gives users more control to influence the outcomes of certain tackles. Defensive gap play is new to Madden 17, and it fundamentally changes the run game. Defenders now have true gap assignments, which result in moving blocks and cutback lanes. Finally, there's a new defensive auto flip feature, which ensures your defense is always aligned to the strength of the offense. We've expanded our zone coverages big time, going from 4 types to 13 unique zones. Pattern matching concepts are now featured throughout our defensive playbook, so you will find a wide range of strategic options to shut down whatever your opponent throws at you. And last but certainly not least, special teams. The new kick meter features 3 button presses, 1 to start the meter, 1 to set power, and the final press to set accuracy.
Wow, he's changed
kick
the
blocks and
meter.
trick plays have also been added. So strategic special teams play calling is now a major factor in determining the outcome of games. So there you have it. Madden NFL 17, it's the most complete, deepest gameplay experience in franchise history. So what are you waiting for? Let's go. Get out there and show the Madden world what you've got.
I'ma meet you at your front door. So hard to be doing what you really meant for. Beauty. But don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look good? Hey, now you drink up all my. Come on, what I'm supposed to do now?
I don't know what's new.
Come on, you gon' have to back it up.
I do any. Holding L2, the ball carrier can perform precision moves at a higher fumble chance that can affect multiple defenders. When the defender is in range, hold L2 and press triangle to perform a hurdle and score. Time this correctly will take out the defender. Oh. Fail. What? L2 to a 20% shot. Oh, there we go. Fine, L2. Also got one. R2. Still holding R2 is being played on the transfer. Plus R2 is PG. Oh, snap. Filled out. And one more shot. Ooh. For the defender, hold L2 and R2 are pressing X to celebrate the score. Oh, now it's L2 and R2 and X to celebrate. Wow. Make sure you're holding L2. See, since I'm broadcasting right now, I'm just going to skip all these. No, I'm perfectionist. I gotta have gold, but I'll do that later. Here's a breakdown of how to kick the ball in Madden this year. And kick it out because the ball trajectory shows the potential path and landing spot for the kick. The more one greater, the more the off display control the arm of the ball. Man. Okay, so now that I've been, I'll do it lightly. actually hold it down. It's not like in Madden 16 where you can just push it down and it goes all the way down. Actually, you gotta hold it. They're trying to make the kicking in Madden harder, I see. Let's try not to get maximum hang time with this guy. Perfect. Punt back spin on the kick with L1 into the body hit the hot spot. She's so stupid. That's kind of sweet though. I can put back spin, I can do a sky kick. That's something new. Routine field goal or pump plays can be great opportunities to run a trick play and catch the defense off guard. Run the field goal fake and complete a pass for a first down. Trick plays can also work as designed run plays. In this play, the ball will get snapped directly to the kicker for a run to the outside. On the trick play to get a first down. Go Hauschka, go Hauschka, go Hauschka. Trick plays in punt situations can just be as effective as keeping drives alive. Complete the shovel pass to the fullback and get a first down. Oh snap. Oh, these trick plays are great. I try to fool the defense with a fullback going to the outside for a first down. Keepers on the defense line able to break through the block. Break through and block a field goal or extra point. These positions are indicated by the three icons in running field goal block plays. Oh, I'm about to block a kick. I do this in real life too. The trick to kick blocking is to press R2 as soon as the ball is snapped to break through the offensive line. Rush off the edge and press square with range of the kicker to dive for the block. Pro tip, do not run into the kicker. Get it! Oh, that's sweet. Okay. I try blocking the kick from the other side. With Cam Chancellor. Okay. Rush off the edge and press square when in range of the kicker. Ooh. Okay. That's sweet. The mechanics is so much better in this game. As an interior defender. Press square after breaking through the line to leap up for a block. Rush from the interior. Body field goal. Michael Bennett trying to go to the side. Oh, block that one. Come on, man. That's what happened when I got Cliff A-Roll the day wrong. Trying to block a kick. On punt, certain positions on the defense are able to break through the line and block the kick. These positions are indicated by the two icons with running punt block plays. The key to punt blocking is to press R2 as soon as the ball is snapped to break through the offensive line. Rush off the edge and press square when range of the punter to dive for the ball. That's Earl Thomas. I tuck my sleeve. Oh man. Wow. Rush off the edge and press square. Oh. Man, I'm right there. How am I not blocking the ball? That's crazy. Oh wow, he's supposed to keep running, but oof. Yeah, I'm feeling. I'm gonna flip this camera so I can try to see the thing. Hold on. Because I cannot see. There we go. Alright, now I can actually see. There we go. Take that there. Oh, I gotta try again. Alright, this time I'm getting it. Yeah. Haha. Let's go. I'm out here blocking kids. There we go. Oh. Well, I guess that's it because I'm doing the same thing.
And yes, there are more categories, more drills inside a skills trainer that will help take your Madden game to the next level. So check them out.
I'm about to do all these later, but as you can see, you got the basic offense, basic defense, special teams, the famous gauntlet, run concepts, run defense, attacking coverages, pass defense, short pass concepts, medium pass concepts, deep pass concepts, free play, advanced techniques. These are all the different things you can do. You can get ultimate team backs by completing all these. I'm going to do these later. But I guess I'm going to play one game just to see how everything is. I've done all those the little warm-up drills. I'll see like basically what's new. And then I'm going to go because it's already late. So just want to get one game in. I'll do these skill trainers tomorrow. Just want to play one game.
And just like that, you're set. It's time to play, and we hope you enjoy it. Madden NFL 17.
Actually, let's start with Sherman and Russell Wilson. Okay. I gotta get these packs up on my ultimate team anyway.
Collect your favorite NFL players. Upgrade with stars from the past and present. And dominate your rivals on the field. This is the next level of fantasy football. This is where the season never ends. This is where legends are made. Ooh. This is my ultimate team. What's yours?
Collect, upgrade, dominate. It's time to build your ultimate team from a mix of players from around the league. Let's get started.
I already have an ultimate team. gotta be some way I can like continue on with the team. How do I already have an ultimate team? They're trying to start another one. I don't know why they're trying to do that.
Collect, upgrade, dominate. It's time to build your ultimate team from a mix of players. This is the team you'll begin with, but as you progress, you'll be able to stockpile it with better and better talent.
No, there's gotta be some way I can put the team ahead if they were to up here.
We're going to help you out by giving you the choice of upgraded players to improve your squad. We've included a pack from each of the 32 NFL teams.
We all the same 'cause we thinking the same thing. We on the same page 'cause we sipping the same drink.
Nice choice. There'll be a big upgrade, and we've also included their team's uniform items to help customize your squad.
When the lights come on, everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, everybody's singing, every word to every song of the girl that's singing.
Why do I have this weak team? This is crazy.
Now, before playing a game, let's go back to the lineup screen to add your new players. And keep in mind, you'll want to do... The best lineup tool is the quickest way to add upgraded players. And as you see, upgrading your team has already raised your team rating. Let's play a quick challenge with your ultimate team. Now, this challenge will give you another new player.
Dude, I don't want
You'll
this.
quickly unlock longer challenges and the ability to play your ultimate team against other players.
Maybe if I do this stuff, it'll have my other one set up from Madden 16. It's at 87 overall team. So this is dumb.
We set the roof on fire. 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 We set the roof on fire.
I don't know what to do this.
Let's play a quick
I'm gonna play a
challenge
regular
with
game. We got a team up here. So if you want this game, and you have a Madden Ultimate Team from Madden 16, and so on,
If I'm not mistaken,
you're not gonna get it.
2 3s on my feet,
There
then
must be some other way though.
baby girl, grab the crew. Kiss it, sweat leave, Mr. Couldn't
Ooh,
took
it's
it.
a random team.
Hottest on the planet, get the place lit up. Fly, got his business taste, sight and touch. We ain't on the same team. Cheer up. Bunch of that make sit up.
We do
I
random
ain't
free watching. I
then
guess
why
that's
stand
fun.
out? Money talks, you just popping out, back them out. If I'm the topic, then the conversation hit it. Right shrimp, getting booked up in every city. Splash out with cash, had the spaz on the waiter. She messed up my order 3 times in a row. I'm good on gas, I just filled up my tank. Now let's fill up her head and let's see if she goes.
We set the roof on fire. We set the roof on fire.
See, I played on all Madden on Madden 16, but there's some new stuff up here I haven't really figured out yet. So I'm playing on Pro for this one.
We set the roof on fire. We set the roof. We set the roof. We set the roof on fire. We set the roof. We set the roof. We set the roof on fire.
So bad,
And
get it in my infrared. Come and hit the brain, I just lit the gas. Young, wild, winning, living fast. Stash your money in a brown paper bag. We set the roof on fire, then we flood it out. We just threw the money up, we ain't even count. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it in my speeder, girl, I'm nothing. Pressing up my speech. I'm $1 million player, baby, nothing's out my reach. I'm $1 million, like I hit the lottery. Splashing with cash, had this fast on the waitress. She messed up my order 3 times in a row. I'm good on gas, I just filled up my tank. Now let's fill up her head and let's see if she goes.
Rookie mode, all care moves will be performed automatically and pro game will determine the best move based on user input. All Madden, all pro, entirely the user control. Why would we use it before? I'm trying to think about how can I get my ultimate team up here. So I'm still trying to figure out. This is crazy. I thought I automatically saved over.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Giants going up against the Seahawks. With that, I'll hand it over to the two men who'll be calling our games all season long, as I'm pleased to welcome our new commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you for the introduction as we are about set for football here on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we saw Larry focus on the tight end matchup in his open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch because these guys can create such big plays by all the different things they can do. Line up out wide, in the slot, line up in a normal tight end position, and then who are you going to cover them with? Is it a linebacker, a defensive back? They create mismatches all throughout the game.
Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a man who's been a Pro Bowler in 3 of his first 4 NFL seasons. From Wisconsin, it's Russell Wilson.
Coming out of college, he graded out A+ in every category you want in a quarterback except height. And that's what moved him to a 3rd-round pick. And we all found out later that was a mistake. He should have been a first-round guy. Now, in 2015, he showed his ability to actually lead a team to victories by being able to throw the football, not just rely on the running game.
And left side here, it's Graham. It'll be a gain of 8 yards,
and
it'll bring up a second down. And good to see Jimmy back out there moving okay after the ruptured patella in Week 12 last year. You've dealt with that injury, haven't you?
I have, and let me tell you, you know that expression, I feel your pain? I felt Jimmy's when it happened. Now, mine didn't happen quite the same way his did. His happened in the line of duty. He was playing in a game. For me, I was just coaching. And wanted to try and catch a pass.
Okay.
I think for me, it was just mainly age. For him, he was actually playing.
But good to see him back out there healthy. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. So Olivier Vernon, nice tackle for loss. He had 18 of those last year for Miami.
And he really emerged in a game against Tennessee last year. Absolutely unstoppable. Almost couldn't be blocked.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. They juked him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And Charles, for Thomas Rawls, of course, coming off the dislocated ankle, do they ease him back in? What do you think?
I think that they do because they have another option now. Christian Michael, back with the club last year, late in the season. He's finally turned the corner and become a dependable guy, so they don't have to rush Rawls back. They can use him as a 1-2 punch when he's ready.
And that's been a lot of talk in the papers recently. We'll see how that plays out. On 2nd down, Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls. And he's got room. 20.
Oh, come on, man. He should have got
a good gain. That goes for a gain of 31.
What really hurts defenses on screen passes is that they eat up one of their levels right away. Because you know most defenses 3 levels: D-line, linebacker, secondary. But on a screen pass, you're inviting the defensive line to get past them, and then you throw the ball over their heads, and now there's just 2 levels left to try and stop big guys out in front of a guy running with the football.
Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts them in better shape here for 2nd and goal.
Some runs are blocked, so carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front. Done.
The running mechanics are better too. Touchdown. Jimmy Graham.
On second down, here's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jimmy Graham, a one-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Told you hard, look at that way. And it just disappeared.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it
and
here.
you really gotta like tilt the thumbstick a little bit if you want to have a little bit to the right. If you want a hard right, you gotta hit the joystick all the way to the right.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by a two-time Super Bowl MVP in his 13th year now out of Ole Miss. It's Eli Manning.
And I think that as Eli Manning has progressed as a veteran, you're seeing more and more things added to his game. A little more patience in the pocket, not just looking for the big strike downfield, but willing to take the check down and the easy completion. I think he continues to get better with each year.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot.
To Barry out in the flat. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be fourth down.
So many times you hear
described
as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. At the end of one, 7-0 is our score. We'll be back to Seattle right after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Rawls. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'm actually surprised they didn't get out of that play. I didn't see anyone pressing the line of scrimmage for the defense.
On top of his head, I think that's the new feature we get to
In the slot on the right is Graham. Now Wilson on second down. Complete. Richardson has it. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
First down, this is Rawls. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
The emergence of Thomas Rawls out of Central Michigan, chalk one up for the scouting department of the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year averaged 5.6 yards per attempt. Most of the NFL, of course, City had that nasty ankle injury.
Well, he's back healthy and looking like the Thomas Rawls we saw in 2015.
Wilson,
What?
it's loose. It's out, fumble. And they'll take
What?
it
How is that a
inside the
fumble?
45 at the 44-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
I'm going to challenge that. Wait till after this clock comes up. Come on now. I can't challenge it. Wow, there is nothing here. Right. I get the ball back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Manning throwing on second down. It's brought in by Harris. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Manning to throw. He finds Beckham complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play. Trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
They still screw me over when they fumble.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Manning now on first down. And toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurt. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Throwing is Manning on third down.
Somebody
caught left side. It's Beckham.
And
he'll take
all
it
day
down
in the
just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Josh Brown on fourth down. He was 30 of 32 in field goal tries last season. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 13-year man puts it through.
Now,
and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Certainly their offense has sputtered here a little bit in the first half as they finally do get on the board, but they only have 3.
Well, at least it eases the frustration a bit, doesn't it? Be able to get some points on the board, feel a little bit better about themselves as they go into the locker room and try and regroup.
Now Brown, after the made field goal, gets set for the kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. We get a look now at the Giants' defense as they file into position. And recovered a fumble on their side of the field last time. Led to a field goal. We'll see if they can force another turnover now.
You gotta love the way that they'll play. Go back to that last series. It's almost like baseball where the guy is hitting really well. See ball, hit ball.
Only had one more trophy to collect on
But
that.
in this case, they'll make it simple on defense. See ball, get ball, and that's exactly what they did.
Going back to the archaic time.
Yes, sir. Make it simple.
And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Come on, come on, come on.
On second down, Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls.
What?
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield.
Come
at the
on,
48.
man. How is that even
They'll
possible?
get a couple yards
He
on
was
that
running
one.
like
And that'll make
nothing.
it third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson. He's got Curse. And he takes this one down all the way.
How's he not out of bounds?
The 21 yards there as they convert on.
You got time like way out of bounds.
Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
All right, I'm scoring. I got to score now.
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Hauschka missed it left. It's no good for Stephen Hauschka. And this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yeah,
it went up so slow, but it came down like
it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. One final try now for Manning. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you cross-country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report, here's Larry Ridley.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both teams have had their moments so far today, and that's why we have a tight game on our hands. We'll have to see if either side can take control in the second half. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Seahawks opening up on offense. Graham's the target here, and he caps off the 7-play drive that they score. Seahawks is up now by 7. Third down from the 48. Kearse has got nobody around him on the catch, and he'll be tackled at the 31-yard line. However, he would later miss the field goal try. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. For the second half kickoff, let's get you back up to Seattle and Brandon Guy.
And I was hoping to see some people sit there on the table talk about the plays and the game and all.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. Fighting through. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Kind of like how 2K has their halftime show.
And New York set to take the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense.
Thank you.
Still second down.
On second down, here's Manning.
Get it.
Trying to
Here
get
we
it to
go.
Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Sometimes I think even Eli falls into the trap of thinking that Beckham can catch anything. Here it's a throw that he'll wish he could have back because even OBJ wasn't going to be able to get his hands on that one.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Wilson, and they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They'll come out in the pistol. On second down, Rawls. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you. When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They come out here in the eye. Here we go with Rawls.
There we go.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Calling a pickup of 7, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
This is a question of who wants it more. Easy to get stuck behind all the big bodies, but you've got to find a space and fight forward for the first down.
So they're operating in the red zone. Wilson to give to Rawls. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Wilson hit. It's
oh my
loose.
gosh, how is that a fumble? Listen, everything's a fumble in this game. I threw the ball.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that's going to make it 4th down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 39. And he missed it.
Dog, I can't make anything in this game.
Stay right where it is.
The kicking in this game is so hard.
You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
2 field goals. This is crazy. As you can see, the line is up there for like a little while, and then it disappears.
New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any weight.
And I think the ball's
I stripped the ball.
This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I stripped it.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They come out here in the eye. They run again with Jennings.
Get him.
And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no
He's
one
been
here. He
aiming
throws
for
it
the
away.
coaches over there.
And now it's 3rd.
He's throwing it over there. I don't know why. It's going so far outside.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Get it.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That's a good kick.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They'll try to get the running game going with Rawls. And Space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Fourth quarter.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. It is on EA Sports.
Should be 14.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And some room to roam now. Oh, shifting.
Oh, Russell Wilson.
And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big pick up there on the scramble. 42 yards. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback who's scrambling around actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
Look at you. Been exposed to the whole game.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. In the slot on the right is Graham. A 10th carry for Thomas Rawls. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On 2nd down, Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep.
Right to him.
They get the turnover.
His weather, man. His weather affects the game so
off by
much.
Cooper Taylor. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. And the Seahawks defense heads back out there now. They forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those words, get off the field.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this situation, absolutely perfect. Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing, and it resulted in a field goal.
Now we'll see if they can do that again.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
What a spin. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing on first down is Manning. Over the middle to Beckham.
Get the ball, somebody. Oh, my gosh.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up 2nd down. Manning to throw on 2nd down. They go screenplay with Jennings. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw.
Get off the block.
There
you go, going out of bounds again.
It's out of bounds, incomplete.
The accuracy.
I hope I don't sound too wrong on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. One receiver left, 3 to the right. He's back to throw.
Can somebody...
Drops it off in the flat to Jennings. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and just
This
like
dude
that,
got
it's
max
3rd down.
protection. This is
Was that a
crazy.
receiver?
I'm
Yeah,
not
actually
gonna
it
accept
was.
this,
As a
man.
running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in
fire,
the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he going to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
There you go. Good job.
Incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
He's got time. That's strong running. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. He'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Donnell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call or get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw. Looking for someone to throw to. Underneath for Jennings. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
To throw is Manning. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Back to throw. Manning throwing for his running back, and he's incomplete.
How is he recovering his own fumbles?
Unfortunately, he's able to
that is
recover himself, but the
ridiculous.
clock's still
Like, he
rolling
recovered
here.
immediately.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Finding time. And this is Shepard on the catch.
This man has all day and back to it. It's ridiculous.
5-yard line.
I'm
Down
blitzing.
4 late.
I
Gotta
don't know
go
what to do.
for it here on 4th down. One final try now from Manning. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you scored a game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it done for real in this situation.
Now an extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
Yeah,
he's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defensive position, and he just gets taken out.
Get the ball.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was. What a tough loss. I mean, it's one thing to lose a shootout. Losing a low-scoring game, kind of deflating because your offense never really got going.
Your defense gains confidence, though. They understand that they can play with anyone in the league.
Yeah,
they'll be on the side of the offensive guys the next week saying, come on, fellas, just pick it up a little bit.
That's what really messed me up. I was in man coverage and nobody was over there freaking
for my
protecting
partner,
me.
Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
That's what really won the game.
From Seattle, so long, everybody.
I need to do some of the day one challenges. The little Gatorade tutorials. Alright, man, but y'all seen the game. I'm going to sleep. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Defender32. There's more games that I play other than Madden. So, make sure y'all check it out. Alright.